Lugano Festival is a progettul Argerich every year for the last 7 or 8 years. I can't remember how many now, and I've been to many of them. And this time I'm going there. I didn't want to do just another concert like this, so I'm bringing with me a wonderful no player called Shonska Okura and a wonderful young jazz player, Cyril Bardesol, and we are going to improvise a sort of mise en scène, you know, an evening with him and the two of them. Et voilà, and you're going to see what's happening. With Martha, of course.
West Wind, East Wind. This project idea from Ivry Gitlis. So he's thinking so always something new or creativity. So he often to go east to Japan also Asia. So he knows where Asian culture. So he something from East culture and Western culture collaborated something for new creation for future.
I find it easier in a way to understand him and maybe him to understand me, because since I don't know the whole reason for what he's doing, he knows. But I can feel it without necessarily having to know. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. I love you so much. Tiro, tiro, di, di, di. Now, how do you like that? Can you imagine a thing like that? And you know, I want to tell you something. This song, this was sung to me a long time ago, in London during the war. There was a girl, my first love. Her name was Primrose, and she used to sing that to me. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. And you know something? She was in the army, and I was working in a war factory, making munitions, you know. And we used to meet, you know, and where I was working was near a place which was called Primrose Hill. Can you imagine something like that? And her name was Primrose. And she sang to me this kind of thing. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Je ne sais pas what to do. Vous avez completely stolen my heart. Matin, midi, and le soir, toujours wondering how you are. Darling, je t'en dis, so So it's sometimes difficult for them to follow me, but it's a challenge for both, of course. I mean, you know. But rehearsing is a big word. I mean, we are not rehearsing something which we are actually going to do. It's an exercise to find a liberty, so that when we come to the stage, we should be able to not be afraid to just let go. When you see her and you hear her, you know, and even if you don't see her and you just hear, you know that it is Martha Argerich. She is one of those kind of artists that when one note from her, you know it's Martha. And when she plays well, nobody plays better.
Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? Say it again.
Because I think he's such a free person, you know. I'm jealous of that. I would like to be so free like him.
Really?
But he says he's also jealous of himself. Because, you know, that's what he says.
Well, but I have to bear myself all day long from morning to night.
Oh. That's the way I felt right from the start. My mother used to say, kind of a Russian saying, "Risk благородное дело." It means risk is a good thing, in a way. If you don't risk, you don't get in somehow. I mean, and that is okay. If you talk about inspiration, I would say to younger people today, for God's sake, where is your risk? I mean, risk, for God's sake. The sense, if you say adventure, people think adventure is something wrong. It's not. Adventure is they think to go and leave whatever it is and go to something else. And unfortunately, I don't see that very often. They are so concerned now with, you know, getting the job, the place, and so on. But I don't think it's a question of crisis. I think it is a question whereby the education is all made towards that. Already from childhood now, when he's director towards, you know, he will be for that and that will be for that. I mean, for God's sake, rebel against it. I mean, it's the end. What is inspiration? Inspiration is moments where you can catch this dew that comes from above somewhere, and somewhere you don't know where from exactly, and it sort of happens to fall upon you. You know, and if you can catch it, it's somehow keep it emmagasiné, you know, somehow in your shop up there, that what from time to time it can peep out and help you to move and evaluate. Then that's could be inspiration. But what is life without it, anyway? You know. And what is life with it? You know too.